Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Brewing with Magic. Now before I get into today's deck, I just wanted to take a second real quick and tell you how much me and Will have been having a blast creating all of this content and interacting with all of you. It's been so much fun watching the channel progress, and we're almost at 100 subscribers. And as soon as we get there, we're giving away 3,400 gems. Yes, you heard that right, 3,400 gems. So subscribe now if you haven't subscribed, share and like this video so more people see it, and let's build the community and have a blast together. Now let's get into today's deck. So we're calling this Grixis Giants because it's a Grixis Giants deck. We did just do a Rakdos Giants deck recently, but I wanted to see what it was like with a splash of blue in there. So that's exactly what I did. Let's see. So first we have the removal package. We have 2 copies of Bloodsheath Thirst, 2 copies of Eliminate, 2 Heartless Axe, and 4 Bone Crusher Giants. Now, 4 Bone Crusher Giants are actually going to do double duty, so they are actually part of this row as well, part of our Giants and Closers row, but we'll just leave it over here for the sake of the layout here. Then we have what I call our draw package. So we have 4 Glimpse of the Cosmos, we have 4 Invasion of Giants, and this gives us a scry first, then into a draw, and then it reduces the cost of things. And then Timeric Calls the Dead isn't so much draw, but it kind of draws cards to your graveyard for your Croxes later, and it puts 2/2 creatures out there and helps you scry, so it kind of fits into this package best. And then lastly, we have our Giants and or our Closers. So we have to have 3 Croxes. It's like one of the best Giants in the game. So we got 3 Croxes, we got 3 Calamity Bears. If your opponent lets you keep that on the board, it's going to get out of control for them super fast. 3 copies of Tectonic Giant. Unless your hand is absolutely empty, you're almost always going to do the Tectonic Giant deals 3 damage to each opponent trigger. With the Calamity Bearer out, once again, that's 6. That's amazing. And then you got Quakebringer, which is another just a really strong, solid giant. And when it's in the graveyard, it's still doing its thing. If they've got a lot of defenses, you break through their defenses every turn for 2, with this just being in the graveyard. So that's an amazing way to just finish games out when they kind of start to gum up the boards. Then from there, we have our land package. Nothing really notable here other than 1 Castle Lock waiting for a little bit of draw. Other than that, Fableds, Basics, and some Pathways. So that about rounds out the deck. Let's see how we do with it. Ready versus Romeo 0, Tango, Delta, no, Romeo 0. Opponent goes first. We have a lot of land in our hand. 4 of them, to be exact. Let's see, we have a Heartless, Invasion of the Giants, Timeric Calls the Dead. I mean, there's a lot of action in our hands, so we'll give this a try. So, here's the conundrum. Do I lead out on a red or blue to get the Giants going? Or do I lead out on a black for the Heartless Act? Something... see, we don't know what our opponent's doing yet. And I feel like we need to be able to defend ourselves. So we are going to lead off... we can do black next turn. Let's lead with our mountain, show them nothing. We can throw black next turn or blue, depending on what we have to do. Let's do that. I was overthinking it. Don't overthink it. Another red and pass, but it is a white-red pathway. So, they haven't done anything. I say... I say we go ahead and we'll do the invasion. And, okay, scrying 2. We have a Calamity Bear in our hands. We don't need another one. Bone Crusher Giant does not hurt, and we have land. So let's keep that. Okay, they throw a green-red path. Are they... There's a lot going on here. I think they're a trickery deck. Okay, now. It is just Gruul. Draw a card, then you may reveal a giant card. Let's reveal a Bone Crusher Giant. Because they know we have one anyways. We'll throw the Swamp. It gives us all of our colors. So they're 3/3. It's going to have first strike. And it lets them do some other stuff that they can't do at the moment, other than they may look at the top card of the library anytime, play lands from the top. I'm just wondering if I should get a creature out there. Next giant is going to be 2 less, so next turn we could throw this with another red, and we can get that out there, and then this does double damage. Or am I thinking about doing this the wrong way and we just take out their 3/3? I say, well, then we're losing the 2 side. We're just going to pass our turn. We're going to do a whole lot of nothing and think about stuff is what we're going to do. If we're going to use the Heartless Act, which is, I think, the right play, then there's no point doing it on our turn, I don't believe. If there was a bigger creature, we would have for things like Great Henge. They're showing white, the 3-color Great. I mean, they could be Naya Adventures, but I've seen no Adventures and a Rada. It's a Gallia. Okay, so they're going to attack with that no matter what. Let's go ahead and handle the... Well, let's see what else they do. We can handle the 3-3 with the Heartless Act, and then we can easily kill the 2-2 with the Bone Crusher on the next turn. So they don't get any extra triggers with this. So we'll let them attack with both. Let's see if they don't... Okay, they're not going to do anything. So, we'll go ahead and kill the 3-3, leaving the 2-2 up, taking the smack, but that's okay. Now we can throw the Calamity Bearer, and we can both... Oh, well, no. We don't have that much red mana. So, Invasion of the Giants pops. I still think... What a... Man. I feel like it's a wasted turn to throw the Calamity Bearer this turn. Just because we're not going to be able to do anything else. So I believe the correct play here is to stomp the Gala. And then throw out Bone Crusher. And now we have a 4-3 that hits for 8 next turn with our Calamity Bearer. Depending on what they do. We can also start, you know, we could throw a Crocs and a Timurit, and those work perfectly together. So maybe that's a really good turn too. And then we go into a Calamity Bearer after that. Just depends on what our opponent's up to. Oh Romeo, what art thou doing? Elk. We have elk. Okay, they've got all the fun little creatures. If it's green and red, they got it in here. Okay, so 4-3 stops this thing. Then they will do... Okay, so let's start off with our game plan the way we had already kind of discussed it. And let's just do it. Let's make them discard a card. I want them short on decision. The reason I did this before attacking is I want them to hurt even more. I want them to block with this Bone Crusher Giant that I'm going to attack with in a second to try to just keep their board clear. We still have tons of stuff to do. I'm happy with our hand, and we have some draw power coming up. And then once we also get to our Quakebringer, that'll help. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to swing in with this Giant. And then we have a blocker via the Timurit Calls the Dead that they don't know about yet. Okay, so they don't... Okay, so we're fine with them taking the trade, but we're also fine with not. We'll throw the Timurit. Mills 3. Gives us a creature back and helps us... Oh, and we got... Oh, no, sorry. Got excited there. Wrong one. So we will get rid of the Invasion of the Giants. Yes, by getting rid of that. It's a little counterproductive for the Crocs, but we need a 2-2 blocker out there. Maybe. Maybe I don't block with it. They're down to 2 cards in hand with the castle coming out tapped because they don't actually have a forest. Okay. Okay. You're gonna hurt my Bone Crusher, but that's okay. They're down almost no cards in hand with a 3. So we would go to 15. Our swing back, we take them down to 10. Let's not block this turn. If that last card in your hand pumps, I should have blocked, but hey, still. Maybe this is what was holding it up. And it's a Calamity Bearer. Eventually, I guess we're gonna have to throw these bears. No, bearer. So, I don't think we need the Tectonic Giant in the graveyard, so we'll ditch that. Get another 2-2. Calamity Bearer is going to be better once we have a Giant on the board that stays on the board. So let's go ahead and throw out our Fabled Passage. Let's crack it so we have something really fun to eliminate for our Crocs. Really fun, haha. Probably go grab an island. We have plenty of blue. We'll just grab another red. We're not going to cast this and this in the same turn. We'll grab another red. And time for Crocs to come and play. See if we get our opponents to quit. So first, always choose your lands, because you never need them. It's just a good habit to get into. And then from there, pick things you're not going to need later in the game. Submit those 5. Throw the Crocs down. Get rid of that last card in your hand, please. Good game. Good game, Romeo 0. Ready. Artie, are you ready, Artie? Okay, well, opponent goes first. We have 4 pathways, 2 black-blue, 2 red-black. So, we kind of have all the colors we need. A Glimpse of the Cosmos, a Crocs, a Titan Death, and Timurit Calls the Dead. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. These will probably both be red. So let's put that on red to begin with. And one of these blue, one of these black. Like one, both of these. Oh, there's a black source. So they're 2 snow-covered swamps. Want to throw the castle now, so it's untapped, but can't do that. We've got to do something. Let's throw the blue pathway on black, giving us both, and let's Crocs. Good old Crocs. Discard a Blood on the Snow, so they have a bunch of lower end removal in their hand. Another swamp and an instant pass, so their hand is full of huge stuff. So we can advance the board with the Timurit. So let's do that. We have no more red showing, so we definitely got to throw this out on red at the moment. Do the Timurit Calls the Dead. Fill up the graveyard for Crocs. Thank goodness we hit an Invasion of the Giants. I was not going to get rid of Crocs, though. We would have had to have declined that trigger. They'll probably kill the token. That is great for us. So far that's a 1-for-1. And let's see if we can't get some more removal out of their hand from that Timurit. Okay, there's another land into a Maze Mine Tome. A trigger from the Timurit. A Bone Crusher, I see. We'll do the Timurit. Timurit to Timurit. Get a 2-2. So, this turn, we can throw another creature. They're getting low on cards in hand. And we want to keep throwing out stuff for the Crocs to eat. This can come out a turn or 2. Let's throw the Tectonic Giant. Let's throw this out on blue, because we have the other black down there for Crocs. Ooh, so we're not throwing Crocs. We're committing to not throwing Crocs for a minute if we do that. But we need the blue. Wow, okay. I guess we're going Tectonic into that. That's just weird. Got it, we have to get the blue. So let's throw the Tectonic Giant. I hate bad, hard decisions. I want that castle. If maybe we top deck a Black Source. Solemn is their play, so they throw a Crawling Barrens into a Solemn, I'm sorry. They throw a Solemn and then, throw a Crawling into a Solemn and then get the land from it. Eliminate is the play. Eliminate will kill the Solemn, or will not kill the Solemn. So we don't want that. So when I attack, this will do 6 if I have this on board. So yeah, we're gonna throw the castle out. We're gonna throw out the Calamity Bearer. We swing with everything. If they block this, that's fine. They're gonna take 6. So the second this attacks, we don't want card. We're just gonna hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. 3 times 2 plus all that. Oh my goodness, they took all of that. Why didn't they block one? They're gonna board wipe. That's why. Nope. Good game. Woo! That hit hard in one turn. Boom. Troubleston. Our opponent is Troubleston. Say hello. Hello, Troubleston. Hello. Okay, well. Opponent goes first. We have 3 lands. Good amount of, 2 blue-red pathways and a blue-black. Blood Chief, Crocs, and 2 Quakebringers. I'm gonna keep it. Gotta figure out how to get these Quakebringers out on the field pretty quick. I guess foretell them. Kitty. Okay, so we draw Timurit Calls the Dead. We'll throw this out on black to begin with. We don't have any red in or blue in our hand, so we don't need to throw any of this out on blue at the moment. We're gonna want all of our red, all the mana that we can in red for these Quakebringers. Okay, there you go. Green, so now red, so now they're what? Green, white, red. They've done nothing. So we could Crocs into a Crocs and really start to mess with their hand. The Quakebringers will come out a little slower that way. Throw this out on red. Next turn, let's get this into Foretell, and we'll start Crocsing in the next couple of turns when their hand's a little thinner and they have less choices of what to discard, and it hurts a little more. We need to start naturally drawing some lands here. Throw another pathway on red. Okay. Uh-oh. Whoa. What are you doing now? When enters the battlefield, return any number of aura cards from your graveyard to the battlefield attached. Exile the auras at the beginning of the next sense if the auras... Oh, okay, so it didn't do anything. Didn't do a thing. So that's a 3-drop, which makes our Bloodchief Thirst super awkward. Let's throw this out on... Oh, man, and now we have the Cosmos. So let's throw this out on red. Locking us out of that other clip of that, but we'll get some blockers out over the next 2 turns with the Timurit Calls the Dead unless it whiffs. Woo! Gotta whiff once in a while. You can't hit them all. Fabled Passage cracks instantly. Man. You don't hit a land, we're in trouble. I would love it to be a black land. Oh, destroy target. Oh, Light Hope. They Light Hoped our Timurit. Huh, okay. Into a Runa Speed after they attack. Oh, nice. We got a pathway that can be black or blue, red, so let's put it on black. That gives us all of our colors. So, I think I'm going to throw the 5/4, and then we can just block. And then Crocs next turn. They have how many cards in hand? That many. Let's take one more hit. We're going to double Crocs this turn. We're going to take another hit. Try to really hurt their hand and hope that this pays off. We can Bloodchief next turn. We can Quakebringer. Do another Quakebringer. So they got rid of what? Another Light's Hope. They're heavy on those. No wonder they got rid of our enchantment. Like, I don't need all these. There's the Transcendent Envoy. They throw a land and swing for 4. Wonder if they have removal in their hand. So we draw another red source. Let's start getting Quakebringers in the graveyard. I can't afford to take another... I can't afford to take some more damage, so we're just going to Bloodchief Thirst the Storm's Herald right now. Maybe they have a protection card in their hand? Nope, we got it. Okay, if they have another Storm's Herald, I think they just kill us. Maybe not. Maybe it's not enough to kill us. We're going to need to put something in the way. Ooh, we drew a blue land. Nice. So let's get a Quakebringer out. I think... Yeah, let's pay for the reduced one, so we're holding up the Glimpse of the Cosmos. So let's throw the Quakebringer. Boom. And let's glimpse the Cosmos. Let's see what's out there. What's out there? Crocs Invasion and a Mountain. We'll definitely take another Croc. Do we need another Crocs, though? I don't think we need another one, but it's funny. So we'll just take the Invasion so that we have a way to see more cards. Oh, Chubblestone. Scorching Dragon fired my bringer. Okay, 2 for 1. Oh, and I believe it's exiled. So nice. That's how you get rid of a Quakebringer. But, I mean, our opponent had to 2 for 1 that. So they have 2 cards left in their hand. We could throw another Quakebringer. Let's get rid of their cards. Let's Crocs. Land, not the Glimpse, a Bloodchief Thirst, a Timurit, and an Eliminate. That looks like the ones. Okay, leaves us 2 lands open, and we're going to Invasion of the Giants. 2 Bone Crushers back to back. I mean, fine. Let's keep them. Draw 1 with the, let's throw this pathway out on blue. Let's Glimpse. I don't know why I kept both on top if I was just gonna Glimpse, but hey, it makes it fun. Now we can still go visit our buddy. Hi. How you doing down there? They throw a Magda. 1 card left in hand. Get rid of it. Storm's Herald. Ooh, that's not going to be good. so I guess we lose Crocs here. Pretty sure we're blocking. I think both of those die. Oh no. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so we could take it all, but that doesn't seem smart. Let's block the Storm's Herald. Take 3 from the Magda. They lose their enchantment. Fabled. Oh yeah. Show the Bone Crusher. We're about to use it. Let's Bone Crush, stomp the Magda. Then let's throw out a Quake Bringer. Let's throw out the Fabled Passage. Let's go get some more red because the deck's mainly red. Let's thin this deck out. We have black right there. So let's get this red. Now what? You went off on me that last turn. Are you going to go off on me again? Rune for it. Oh man, they're just going to keep doing it. So this Bone Crusher can come out for 1 red next turn. Rune of Sustenance. They draw a card. Oh man. So Quakebringer's going to hit him for 2. Oh no. They just win the game? Or oops, because this is late. Like they could have, that's the combo. Oh no, now they can just, everything's free if they keep, oh, they don't draw another one. Oh, another Fabled for us. Let's throw the, oh, let's throw the Fabled Passage. Let's crack the Fabled. I don't think I can, yeah. Red. Let's get another black. Throw the Bone Crusher Giant. Attack with the Quakebringer because it still works if it's in the graveyard, and cross our fingers that our opponent doesn't have it go off. If they drew a rune, they can just go off now. Gonna gain 1. Why are they attacking? Okay, we hit him for 2 with the Quakebringer trigger. Let's glimpse the Cosmos. Let's use. We have all, yeah. Let's definitely use one of the reds. Let's glimpse the Cosmos. A Timurit, an Invasion. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1, 2, 3. We'll grab the Timurit. We're down to 2 cards in hand. I think I'm gonna Crocs now, losing the other Crocs, which still leaves me enough to do the Timurit of the Dead, which I think is the right decision. I have the glimpse, but sorry, other Crocs. They discard a card. Wish I could make you hasty. Next. Yeah, all attack. They have to block. Perfect. Whew. This has been a hard one to pull out of. Let's throw the Timurit Calls the Dead. And we're going to hold this last land as a... What do they have? Oh, I hope they don't have something crazy left in their hand. We'll never tell. We'll never tell. So basically we're bluffing. So, okay. The champion comes out. As long as they don't have anything in their hand. Oh, they have a Rune of Speed to throw in the champion. That is amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay, what do they get here? So they attack in the air. Okay, they attack in the... Yes! Woo! Good game. We got Nathan Joe 12 up in here. What's up, Nathan? Nathan Joe. So, we have 2 pathways, 1 blue-black, 1 blue-red. Glimpse, Invasion of the Giants, Croxa, Timurit Calls the Dead, and a Tectonic Giant. We go first. I say we keep it. We got Invasion and Glimpse. Red is one of the most important colors for us, so we'll throw this pathway on red because we always need double red for our top end. So we'll throw this on the blue, hoping to find another black because we need blue for sure. Okay, they mulligan down to 6, and we get to play some Magic the Gathering. Let's throw this out on red. They go white on plains, nothing else, no other information. We draw a black-red pathway, so we could put that on blue now and this on black if we wanted to, but I think I'm going to throw this on blue like originally discussed. We're going to throw the Invasion of Giants. Scrying 2. We have a Timorate in our hand. And Bone Crusher, we don't know exactly what they're doing, but mono white is probably going to be something to crush. I'm just wondering if I want more land, but no, we'll take the Bone Crusher. We'll take it. See, we might want to throw this out on red. Oh, I need that black though. That's the thing, because then we could throw this the turn afterwards for just 2 red with the Invasion of the Giants. So they birth them Letus. So they're black and white. So we will show them our Bone Crusher. Don't need them to see our Tectonic. That'll give away too much. So nice. Another. That's perfect, actually. So now that we can throw this on red and it won't hurt, but we could do that next turn. We don't need that this turn. We can throw this on black. And I think the play is to get some zombie tokens out there. Get some things in the graveyard. Land, land, land. So we whiff on the Timorate. Land, the land, the land. My college fraternity. Landa, landa, landa. Okay, another planes for Nathan Joe. Do another Birth of Meletus. We won't be crashing through anytime soon. So we'll just get rid of one of our invasions to the Timorate. We'll throw our mountain. And I think we're going to Tectonic. We'll Tectonic Giant, like we said. And we'll hold up the Heartless Act. I mean, we're going to use it on almost positively a wall, but why do it on their turn? Or on our turn when we can do it on their turn. So they throw a Fabled, crack it instantly. Man, this Cosmos, the Glimpse of the Cosmos, had it been an instant, I think people would be playing Giants. Cosmos Elixir is going to become a problem. So we're going to, in response to that, let's go ahead and kill one of these so we make sure we take their life down so that they're not drawing cards. Ooh. Ooh. We don't need another bone, but I mean with that Calamity Bearer, if that stays in play, I think I want land, but I think I want Giants. I'm going to keep it. We can double Bone Crush next turn. So now we're going to throw the Calamity Bearer, and we're swinging. Boom! 6 to the dome from the Tectonic Giant alone. You know that's dead, right? Everything hits harder with that Calamity Bearer out there. If they have removal, Calamity Bearer is going bye-bye this turn. If they have a board wipe, then at least we have the... Oh, okay. Rampage of the Valkyries. This is going to be a problem. So we have to kill that angel. These do double damage, and it kills us back. So let's just fire off one Bone Crusher, and that just kills it. And then we'll get rid of the 2/2. Oh, I thought this is a giant damage. Okay, well, let's use all these Bone Crushers. We're in it this deep. We'll go ahead and get rid of the 2/2, and then we'll just swing in for a lot of damage. This might be lethal. Let's see. Math. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be a wrap for Grixis Giants. The deck is an absolute blast on the top end. I absolutely love having all of the Giants out, even if it's only just like 2 of them together. Any combination of these, Calamity Bearer, Tectonic Giant, and Quakebringer, is an absolute blast. Crocs felt a little bit forced in the deck to me at times, but maybe it's not. I'm going to find out. I'm going to play test it by adding the 4th Calamity Bearer, the 4th Tectonic Giant, and the 4th Quakebringer, because I think they're just so much fun to play that I want to see if the deck is just as competitive but just as fun by adding those and removing the Croxes. And then the other thing is the deck seems to close out games fast enough to where I never felt like I needed top-end Planeswalker removal. In fact, there was times where Bloodchief Thirst was just an awkward positioning, especially if they threw a 3-drop and that was the removal I had. So I'm going to personally get rid of 2 Bloodchief Thirsts and add in a 3rd Eliminate and a 3rd Heartless Act. So I think that is how I'm going to take it out and be trying it out from here going forward. It just seems like it's going to be a little bit stronger that way. So I do want to remind you once again that we are coming up on 100 subscribers really soon. So if you haven't subscribed yet and you like our content, please subscribe. Please share the video and spread the word to other people so that we can hit that 100 mark as soon as possible. We are super excited over here to give away the 3,400 gems to one of our lucky subscribers. So hope you enjoyed today's video and all videos so far. And as always, until next time, have a blast in the arena.